Hello everyone, Cazteck here, and I am going to kick my friend's ass, Rev, in a wonderful game of GM. I know this game somewhat okay, still pretty bad at it, but I decided I want to go up against a real person because beating the AI has been boring, so now I can beat his ass. Finally. So, who am I playing with today?
Yo guys, it's Rev, a guy that actually knows WWE and maybe even more AEW than Kaz does. Never played this game in my GM mode, but I don't think it's going to matter a little much at all, to be honest with you, because Kaz doesn't know how to book his way into a broken door, so.
Alright, so, because this is your first time playing, I will give you the honor if you want to go first or second.
Fuck it, I'll go first.
Okay.
Why not?
Alright. So, as you can see in front of you, you have a plethora of wonderful GMs to choose from. You have Adam Pearce, Sonya Deville, William Regal, Shane McMahon, and Stephanie McMahon. Each one of them offers their own power-up card, as you can see on the bottom, from Instigator, a Superstars GM, Legend Whisperer, Coast to Coast, and the McMahon's Presence. And of course we have the Custom, which is Beginner's Luck, but we'll get to that one another day. So, you can click, I believe it's Enter, and you can take a look to see what the... There you go. Shows you what the GM has to offer.
Be free? Alright. Who wants this song? Raise the entire roster's morale by 15. Oh, that's kind of cool. Investigate the level of all active rivalries by one. Okay. GM's interference. Book this week will provide. Hey. Earn twice as much money in attendance this week. And I'm gonna go William Regal.
William Regal.
My boy Regal.
So now you get to pick your brand. So each brand again has its own perks, as you can see. Birth of a Legend will give +6 to 6 random superstars on your roster. You have This Is War, which will allow you to take 3 random wrestlers that will be unable to be booked for next week's show, but you cannot use it during a pay-per-view. So you're technically vetoing 3 of my stars for 1 week, which, you know, can suck. You have NXT, which has the Fighting Champion. Title matches booked for this week will receive a large match rating boost, which is pretty big in the beginning. And of course, the UK, your network deal is tripled if you gain fans that week. Otherwise, it will only double. So if you're doing really well, you can really wipe the floor with someone with that card. So, what would you like to choose? Which brand would you like to represent?
I gotta start with what, you know, I grew up with, which was SmackDown. Believe it or not, I was a SmackDown boy back in the day. So, Undertaker, Batista, Edge, oh.
That's a good one. So, I will look after this part. So, I am going to choose... You know, I'm going to play someone I haven't played before. I'm going to go Adam Pearce. Alright? I will also pick, since you're going the wonderful SmackDown, well, let's just go right up there and do Monday Night Raw. Alright? We're going to go hard, because this way we get the tag titles for men and women, and the single titles for men and women. If we go easy, then there's none. So... yeah, I know. And we'll go the 50 weeks. Will we go the whole 50 weeks? Probably not. I think one of us will go belly up here faster than the other. Pointing fingers at Rev. So, we'll see. And we're going to pick a custom draft up to new people. So here's how we go. Each GM will start with a budget of $2,750,000. GMs will take turns drafting one after the other, starting with player 1, which would be you. There will be 8 rounds of drafting. After the 8th round, drafting becomes optional. GMs can opt out or draft until they are out of cash. Tip: GMs can press F1 button to get recommendations on who to draft. You can also press X to get more information about the superstar in question. Alright?
Okay, all right.
Awaiting SmackDown's top choice.
SmackDown gets the top choice. You get to pick.
So we got John Cena, Ronda Rousey, Asuka, Finn Balor. So I see. So you got heel and face.
Heel and face.
Solo Sikoa, Kevin Owens, AJ Styles, Karrion Kross, Rhea Ripley, King Nakamura, who doesn't like Robert Roode? Elia, Miz, Riddle. Unpopular opinion, I actually love The Miz as WWE champion.
I think he was great. I thought he was
fucking awesome.
I think, you know, they could have did a lot with him. You know, there was a good couple of rivalries that they could have pushed, especially when he had his Miztourage. It could have just been even better.
Yeah, right.
But, you know, I think they dropped the ball. But I mean, you know, we've talked about how companies drop the ball many a times, unfortunately.
Yeah.
By the looks of it, there are some good names on this roster.
Oh man, there's a lot of good names on this roster. Just talking to Sai about one of these names, actually. I was a little upset that they haven't done a lot with them. Yeah, you know what? So how do you tell if they're a legend or not?
None of these are legends. The legends are only you can pick on the free agency. All these ones are regular, active wrestlers.
Okay.
That should help you out a little bit more.
Well, you know, it's hard for me to not just go for my favorite women's wrestler just right out the bat.
Rhea Ripley. Ooh. Rhea Ripley. What a choice for the blue brand.
She is all smiles to be the #1 pick.
You know, that's good. That's a very good pick, you know, but you know what? As good as she is not a queen.
Charlotte Flair. The Queen's throne is on Raw.
Man,
big name to start with, and she knows it.
I don't know, man. You gotta pick the queen that got beat by her. So, you know, it is what it is. Your choice. Now, you know, I can't just ignore my boy, Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens.
Nice, nicely done.
Become the KO show. The GM sees him as a future champion.
So obviously, I have a great heel. You know, I need a good face. You know, to face Charlotte Flair. But when it comes to talking about faces, you kind of need the face that runs the place.
Well, you know, you brought this up, and you know, there was not a better heel than the Prince himself. Finn Balor.
Nice, nicely done.
Don't get in his way. He'll stop at nothing.
Well, unfortunately, what I'm looking at is, you know, I got AJ Styles, I got the Queen. You are getting some good ones, but you know what? AJ's gonna need some help. He's gonna need a friend. I need to build some tag teams just in case if AJ can't cut it. But you know what?
You know, I think I saw something while going through everything here. Let me just double check. I did. Just, you know, the best rivalry in WWE right now, active.
No conspiracy.
Nice.
A guy with all the tools. He just needs a breakout moment.
Oh, that's a good one. You know what? I'm gonna go with Malachi Black.
He's looking to take it to the next level.
Ooh, that is a real good one.
I need to pick someone.
Well, you know, I need another face out there Or I need, actually, better yet, I need a heel for my girl. And let's see here. Ooh, and you know what? I'd like to take something away from you, specifically the queen.
Shayna Baszler, the cage fighter, ready to take a bite out of a new night.
She may well be the future leader of this brand.
You know what? That was a really good pick. That was a really good pick. But as you were going through it and you were talking about having heel versus face, there are some really good superstars here that are faces.
Yeah.
But I'm going to spend some money.
The GM with a big pickup.
I thought you were gonna hit that, and I couldn't just go right out the bat. I had to make sure I had a good, you know, complimentary for my Rhea Ripley over there. So I'll also pick a really crazy, amazing face of history. And that's gonna be John Cena. You can't see him.
Kind of a wasted pick. You didn't even pick anyone last match. You didn't even pick last go. What a waste. You know what? You might have the Queen of Spades. I have the Queen overall. But you know what? As a fellow Canadian, I think I need to pick the Queen of Hearts.
Yeah, I thought you were going after Brian Kendrick. And now, I told you that I was talking with Kaz about, or I said Sai about this earlier, and I thought that they were just really misusing somebody, and I thought he really needed a chance.
Hey, thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated. Hope you're enjoying our wonderful, GM versus here. So feel free. And feel free to let us know who you'd like to see. But hey, welcome, and again, thank you for the follow.
What's up, T-Mac?
But with that being said, yeah, you brought in someone who's been kind of, you know, back and forth here and there.
This pick could
I do get it.
Of WWE. Raw's GM is not taking it lightly.
But I think I missed someone who is actually super good that needs to be picked. I mean, I have one half. I gotta give him a tag team partner.
Murphy! A new world for Murphy.
There you go, there you go.
A superstar who is finally ready for his breakout moment.
So, let me see here. So my, how do I see my roster all the way?
I and K.
Okay, alright, so I've got a lot of faces. I need another heel. Now let's see here. Let's go see who I can find. That would be a good heel to bring. Oh, you know what? This is just too easy, right?
King Nakamura!
I will admit that was one that was on my list I wanted to take. Because when I look at my roster, I do have some good tag teams. I do have some good females. I don't really have anyone for the heavyweight championship. I need to build. I need to have some people. I mean, there's some great people. We got Randy Orton. You got The Miz. I mean, The Miz is still there. But I gotta be conscious of money, right? You know?
The Raw general manager making us wait. Might be mind games for the opposing GM.
Could be. I mean, maybe I come in with some little Japanese fire, huh? A little bit of Kushida.
Ooh,
Can he bring in the heavyweight title?
Combat Nakamura with Kushida?
Yeah. You know, I got maybe some little unknown Drew Gulak. You know?
Yeah, Drew Gulak did some solid work in the WWE.
He did. So
Raw general manager a bit pensive with this pick.
I think I'm going to go with someone who I feel needs a heavyweight title run in his career at one point.
Bad boy Tama Tonga. A guy who could become a major player on Mondays. He's got the foundation.
See what I can craft up here. Because I have to really kind of... There wasn't really a lot of tag team options here, you know?
No. This roster was brought in differently, that's for sure.
You know, it's hard for me not to pick the Bro Meister.
Riddle, the original Bro.
Nice.
To SmackDown.
The kind of athlete that elevates everyone around him.
I'm gonna look at my roster here. I got a good there. I still don't have a good one. Don't really have a good build, so I'm going to take
Brittany Baker. I think she could break out on Raw.
This woman is ready to
So how many rounds are there?
so 8 rounds. So at the right now, I think you are able to end your draft if you wanted, because you're at 700.
Yeah.
You're at 763,000. Now I usually go
Yep.
down right to like 33,000. So it's up to you. You can listen to me,
Okay.
or you can think I'm trolling you. It's hard to say. But yeah, it's up to you and how much money you want to spend. You can transfer it to by cost if you hit page up, page down. Because right now you're by class, so it's sorting by class.
Yep. But I need to make sure I get at least one tag team, which is RK Bro.
Randy Orton.
Nice,
And the
nice,
Apex
nice.
Predator staking his claim on a new night.
Even late in the draft, you can still find diamonds like this.
Still some diamonds in the rough, exactly what he said. So you know what? Speaking of diamonds in the rough, there is a diamond that I saw, and that's
Mickey James. The veteran, Mickey James, heads to a new night.
She's a forward-thinking pick for sure.
You know, I've got a lot of good stuff here. I need another. We've got a really strong face in the women's division, real strong face. So I need another person that can really compete.
Shotzi bringing this roster to the
And who
wall.
doesn't like a tank?
Aerial artist, this GM knows
true.
her potential.
You know what? I'm gonna go with a little bit of a savings in the money. And I'm at 900,000. I'm gonna go.
Mandy Rose. God's greatest creation blessing a new show.
She's going to scrape and claw with this opportunity.
Let's see here. If I go by that and sort that through, well, let's see. I already have a good amount of that. You know what?
Liv Morgan.
Looks like Liv Morgan, former champion.
For Monday
Yeah.
Night Raw. The GM looking to live dangerously.
One of the few pieces missing from this brand.
You know, I want to spend a little money here because I need another good person. You know what?
Asuka. Great pick. The Empress joins the red brand.
She dropped down the draft order, but the GM did not forget.
All right, let's see here. I got good faces going on here. I got a lot of good heels in the men's division. Let's see here, and then I could do okay. A lot of good heels and faces here. Pretty balanced actually.
Yeah, no, you got a good roster.
You
are a little low on the cash, so do keep that in mind.
Yeah, I think that is going to be it for me actually.
All right.
So space to end, right?
Yep, spacebar to end. And confirm your roster. There you go. That's a good roster. A couple jobbers in there, but you know what? It is what it is.
Now, who are you going to say the jobber in that? Who are you going to say? You're going to say LA Knight, and I'm going to be offended.
Yeah, well, you know he is. Oh! You know what?
Offended.
Yeah, well, I'm offended that you thought he was good. Oh! I'm joking. He is great.
You know,
In his own little way.
in his own little way. What do you fucking mean?
There
Yeah.
are so many options.
I do have some money here, so let's just go. Let's pick up
Dakota Kai.
a little bit of Dakota Kai.
Dakota Kai.
She can become a main event talent here.
Spend a little bit more money. do I pick another big star, or do I go down and do, you know what, let's pick,
Oh, no Penta.
Penta's good. He's a good pick. So I'm gonna take him.
John Jr. A lot of upside.
Former Impact champion.
He wants to prove he should have been earlier.
I think he was AEW tag team champ.
I need a giant. I don't got any.
You don't got the money for that, bro.
I know. I'm a little. You know what? Let's just let's end it there.
A lot of consultation happening, a lot of discussion before.
Now you see, I see some jobbers in there. That's what I see.
Okay.
I see more than a couple.
Your top stars: John Cena, mine's Ronda Rousey, followed by. So yours is John Cena, Finn Balor, Rhea Ripley, King Nakamura, Randy Orton, and Shayna Baszler versus my tops of Ronda Rousey, Asuka, Charlotte Flair, AJ Styles, Murphy, which is surprising, and of course Britt Baker. So yeah, you know, we're kind of evened out there a little bit. I think you might have a little, you know, on paper, I think the names are a little better, you know, but I did draft 3 extra people. We'll see if it works out into my favor or not.
3 extra jobbers. Yep.
Okay, well.
Raw is not the mainstay
Well then.
by making rash picks. They are taking every second alive.
Look, somebody's got to eat the pin.
So with that
Can't
being
be this. Good.
Yeah, so with that being said, that wraps up our draft of our rosters. Let us know who you think is the best. Who has the better roster? Let us know in the comments. Besides that, we'll see you again.